And then I'm going to glue with this right here because I use super glue, but I don't know. There's plastic and metal. There's a plastic ring for the tripod thing that pinches the camera on a metal, like it looks like a gear sort of that, so you can whatever. I'm going to use cement this time. So I don't know where I put my car, but I only use this cement on American models, and I don't build American models often at all. But a long time ago at this place called AliExpress, I did buy some of this. Not, I didn't buy it at AliExpress. I bought a what is it called? Speed Racer Mach 5 car, and so I have some of this. I bought this exact one because it had the little things on the bottom. Put it in the box, and I don't know where the box is because I never did get back. I hated that bottle. It was like trying to glue it together. I hate glue together. Why do they make glue together kits? I guess to sell glue is the only thing I could think of. While I was at Hobby Lobby, I saw this and I was like, whoa, nice. These are metallic Gundam markers. You know, that I didn't. Somebody wanted to see me do Drago. I was going to do Drago for today, but then I put everything away for the Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. This would be excellent to use because I'm pretty sure those stickers won't work anymore. The stickers that came with it. That model kit, or not model kit, it looks like a model kit sort of, but that's pretty old. I was over at my Ross, not much there, but this Batman really pops. I like the way he looks. He's got stuff in there. $3.99, heck yeah, you better believe I'm gonna get that. Also, I stopped at my Mickey D's. They changed to this now. Tiny tan. You know what's ironic is none of these look tanned at all. They all look very, very, very pale. Or any of these got names? Okay, I'm confused. What is tan? Because I thought, is tan the name of the kid and his friends are also in the thing? What? Oh my gosh, there's so many of these. All right, so I haven't opened it yet. I figured I was going to do it for micro, what am I saying, micro? I said micro again. Minis, Mystery Mini Monday. But I'm like, I'm not going to get enough of these to care. All right, so I think Avian Sauvage took a picture of these, and I was like, what are those? Oh, by the way, I don't know if the numbers on the bottom, they don't normally look like this. They usually look like the little circles, and they look more printed up, but this one is CP68, or 6B. CP Cabbage Patch 6B. I don't know. Jung Cook. So is he like the cook? Or is that kook? I have no idea. His height is 4 inches. Well, that's probably true. 2025. Yeah, I have absolutely no clue what these are. If I was to guess, there was a band, and I bought the dolls from at Five Below because they had action figure like bodies. I think they had this kind of thing going on. He's got a hole in the back of his head. Oh, his head rotates. These look exactly like the kind of things you get off of AliExpress, the heads. I wonder if I can rip his head off. I got to get a screwdriver, take his head off. You might be seeing this on another action figure. I might be removing this head and putting it on one of those other figures I have. The ones I got doubles of. What the heck are they called? Oh my gosh, I can't think right now. So anyway, yeah, that might be pretty cool. So I forgot his name already. Something about he's a cook or something. I don't know. Don't know anything about him. And I wanted to go through this for a Friday video, but I just can't wait. I want to go through it now. It's so cool. I haven't seen this booklet in so long, but I had this booklet back when I was a kid probably in 1980. This is a 1970 book, though. Yeah, I should probably spend more time on just it. So I was doing these this morning, and I was like, man, I ran out of time just running through it quickly. And I feel like I need to slow down, maybe do like one video on each one of these. Because they are, the Fashion Avenue. So these are both, I should make do a video on these two. This one by itself, because that thing, I could spend hours on. This thing right here, I used to sit and just daydream all day about these. Like, I wanted all these, like, lemon kick. I used to want that fashion. And then whoever that is. I got this at a flea market. Oh yeah, Julia. But the reason I really wanted this booklet when I saw it, I think I got it for like $1 or something. I don't know, probably 10 cents. Look, they look like action figures. They have bendable arms and everything. I finally got one of these and one of these off of eBay, but they do not stand up over the time. That hair becomes super brittle. It does not look that good. And the bodies, they get discolored over the years. But they're like, there we go. That's like the best picture ever. So that, also I made a video this morning of some of my cards. I got so many cards that I found. And we can make another video one time. Also some video games I have, like the Micronauts and ROM. So I made a video on the Atari tapes I have. So I'll put that right there and it'll catch some attention. So I could just look at these cards real quick. I haven't looked at these in a while. I don't know if I made a video on these or not. Wow. Happy birthday with a skater. Superman. Ripped pants. I don't know. People like to give me these things for birthdays, and I'm not into SpongeBob. Look for Terminator Salvation. I think this came with one of those NECA action figures. It definitely looks like the NECA action figure that I have. I think McFarlane did the other one I have that's the Terminatrix. Slackerjack. That's about the truth now. Brawl Park. Batlin Franks. The Bad News Bears. Is part of that. Here's a puzzle piece. Oh, here's another piece of that puzzle. All right, all right. Spite. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some single videos, what do they call it? Not single videos, shorts, based on these cards. Or maybe the superhero ones, that way I could read the biography. Thorny, that's about what we'd have down here. My neighbor's got a big, humongous cactus. Zilla wafers, oh, that's cool. And on the back is the Captain Crunch. Midnight, what are you doing? Midnight's just got to get attention. Energizer. Midnight. Should knock some stuff down. Oh, I think I'm going off the bottom here instead. Or maybe this is the bottom. So we got the Mask Rider QB card collection. It's actually got some 3D texture to it. So I used to get a magazine subscription from Hobby Link Japan before the prices skyrocketed. That was back when it was like $10, $12, then it was $15, and now it's like, I don't have a clue. Toady Grams. Those sound delicious. Wacky Packages, foil sticker. Curses, foiled again. Ooh, a foil cover. Or comment, or whatever I'm trying to say in English. Spud stick. Darn. Not dawn, darn. Gutter ball. We've done turkey bowling one time, which I was like, I'm always been people like, oh, that's a waste of food. That was some stupid game we played in youth group one time, and I did not like it. Remember that movie? Power Rangers Roar. Wow, that's a cool looking card. Tantrum. A-OK to Zany. Life Savings, freshly minted. Oh, it's like pennies, huh? The new Yak Times. No good news is good news with Gary Gnu. I used to watch it every morning before school. The Great Space Coaster. Yeah, I did stop and look at this one on one of my videos. The plasma dragons were awesome. They came in this like placenta sack inside of an egg, and you put together the dragons, and Then there were like box sets that had dragons and their riders, like the knights that ride on them. So I guess he was the pilot or the, I don't know what you call it, the rider for him. Those were excellent action figures. They don't show an actual picture of him, but they got ball joints all over them and everything. They're about the size of a Lego figure, maybe a little bit smaller. Juicy snot drops. Yummy. G.I. Toe. Teenage Mutant Toenails. MB Moldy Badly. Teletubbies. Leg, not Lego, leg. I got another hologram. Lemonade. Crummy time. You know, I wonder if some of these packages, the original products still exist. There's that Captain Crunch where he got beat up. I need to put these into a thing because I'm pretty sure that if you put 9 of them together, it does make the picture. Like here's, this has to be number 14 if this is number 15. And 15 should be in the 6th place slot unless they want you to, they're not in the same order. Look, this one's number 27, this one's number 16. So, oh, that would drive me bonkers. You got to put them in out of order. Ah. Oh, that was a Stumblebee tuna. Or whatever. Clumsy, witless tuna. Here's the checklist. And on the back of Snorlax. Not Clorox, it's Snorlax. Brownie. Oh my gosh. I didn't know what a brownie was. Like, what is a brownie? Oh yeah, the little brownie. So that goes together. But the numbers don't. Ah, there's another Gutterball turkey. Pay up, pal. We got Rasta Roni. Tread like hair pizza. Pasta. Ugh, gross. 99-cent. Get a job. Spud stick. Wait a minute, hold on. Fright strips. Cursed fright strips. It must be night strips. There's the thing that goes to it. And we got, of course, Spud stick again. We got one of the Power Rangers from Japan from 1999. Now, that does not mean that this one is from 1999. She actually looks like something from the older series. It may not be Power Rangers at all. I don't recognize the outfit personally, but then again, you know, it all looks the same to me. It's all like the Skittle Rangers. Here's the Plasma Dragons again, Plasma Duel. Here's what the action figures look like. They got little ball joints everywhere. I think their legs were one piece. Like they weren't 2 legs. It was just like a leg frame. So they had 1, 2, 3 points of articulation. There's Bazooka Bubblegum Dude, I think. Maybe. Or that's it, Slacker Jack. Yeti Whip. Not 100% sure. Scavenging Bubbles. Dude, you're getting a doll. There's the Slacker Jack. There's Captain Crunch's head. Stumblebee tuna again. Bald-Aid, like Band-Aid. With Brick. Contractor Iced Tea. And extra strength gums. Tooth Dissolve. And these are ding-dongs on the back. Spittoon Network. There's that Megas XLR. That was a pretty good cartoon. The Dims. There's Michael Jackson. Donald Trump before he was president. I guess, what year was this? 2005. Yeah, that was, oh my gosh, these are 20 years old. Yeah. Here's ESBN. Don't have a clue what it stands for, but Lyciol. Sometimes I have to wonder if I got 1 card or 2 cards in there. They got NTV, not MTV. It's Nothing Television. That's what it is nowadays. They don't play music anymore. I know there's 2 cards here. I can't get them apart. They're so old that the adhesive from one card is stuck to the other one. Final step. Oh my gosh, it's landmines in the kitty litter box. Mrs. Rash, dirt-free poison ivy blend. Oh, well. Count Funkula. The landmine one, that one's hilarious. Oh, there's a Count Funkula build-up poster or whatever. Alberta BO5. Aquafinal. Meet your maker, water for mortals and morticians. I don't know. Spores. Ugh, gross. Here's another Wacky Packs checklist on the back of the Krusty Crumbs Donuts. Here's Crunch Bob Swiss cheese. And on the back of Hertzies Kissers. There's Ding Dongs. On the back of Fed Up Express It. Yeah. Got a package coming from eBay today. Thefty crime sack. I think my favorite one so far is the landmine thing, because I had to clean the cat litter box again because somebody couldn't hold it all night. And it's fine. Now, if I lived in an apartment, my gosh, could you imagine that? My cats usually are pretty good about holding it all night. Because, you know, they're like, man, we'll go out in the morning. Plasma. Brain fluid juice. Bazooka gum on the back. I'm not sure what that is. It's 2005 though. So Stiffers, corpse dusters. Yeah, I definitely have some sheets in a binder in there. I need to put these in. Full mint blisterine pocket pox. Spineless man, spineless man. Bit of honey, maybe. Headhunter helper. Look at that little head. A headhunter helper. Yeah, they got little bees there, so I bet it's Count Funkula. See, I know I had something different on the back of his. Here's one of the pictures you got to build. Bling dong, bling dings, not bling dongs. Bling dings. Pig Newtons. Pork chop cookies. Now that sounds delicious, actually. Sweat and fish. I've never liked Swedish fish. They ugh. Guaranteed stolen. There's that Gums Tooth dissolve again, and the FedEx thing again with the. So it's like I wish they would have kept the numbers consistent with what's on the back, so you can put them in order like 1, 2, 3, and on the back it makes the perfect poster if you put it in order. SFX. I know. First I thought it said sex. I was like, no, that's not sex. It's FX. Science fiction. Special FX. Best couple. Of course, it could be science fiction. This is Japan, so I don't know. 1999. Oh, there's the Beetleborgs in America. It was something else in Japan. I can't think of what it was right now. It's like Betamon, maybe? No. Todo. Is it Rodon? Is that what it says? Rodali? Who knows katakana? I am so rusty. I want to say that it says Lodonli or Lodali. Rodali? I'm not sure. I'm definite that's do, like it's todo, without the two little things. And I'm pretty sure that's Li or Ri. Depends on, your pronunciation. And I need to start learning my katakana again. We get lazy nowadays because our phones will do anything for us. (1981) is whenever this was. She was a celebrity. Now these. All right, now I can slow down and actually look at these. I was kind of whizzing through them this morning, just kind of going through stuff, and plus, the dust was killing me. I found this stuff behind some stuff and thought I'd get them out and look at it. Beach Sports. John Ito. What is this from, though? Like, I don't know what these cards are from, because they could be from one of my magazines, but I don't think so. And they also could be from my little brother's Sports Illustrated things. He had Sports Illustrated for Kids. That's what I assume it's from, but I have no idea. For all I know, it could be just thrown into something like one of those previews I used to buy the previews back before the internet. Yeah, there was actually Advance was the other one. Just, it made, like, if nothing else, for like $2.98, which I think they went up to $5 eventually. You can take out the pictures and then decorate things with them, like doing decoupage, I think is what they call it. Here's some more of those. They all have the X, oh, it's X Games. Or Generation Extreme. Okay, I don't know. D-Land, Florida, Dave Duran. Skater. Todd Chesser. That's Stussy, isn't it? Yeah, surfer. Maybe this is one of my surfing magazines back in the day or something. Beach, it's all beach sports. That's a pretty good looking picture. That'd be something I would put up like on that. Like, I used to make, like, my dolls had their own rooms just for a while there. I thought it'd be interesting. That'd make a good poster, like, for one of them, like Tori. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should get Tori her own room again, like when they made them. Tori and Summer. Yeah, there we go. Like college. They could be like college roommates. They like surfing, of course. That's a good picture right there. Martin Potter. Wow. Okay, so wait a minute. This is 1992 Beach Sports Incorporated. Maybe it was just a card pack that I picked up one time because it was Beach Sports or something. 1992. God, who knows? That was like so long ago, I can't remember. Wow, 1955. These guys are much older than me. Yeah, I really don't know where I got these from now. I used to buy like non-sports cards all over the place, so it could be this many. Yeah, there's no way this came in like a magazine. Plus, I think those came like you had to cut them up or something. I used to love playing volleyball back when I was skinny and younger. Yeah, I would probably have a heart attack if I tried to play now. Oops, oh well. It's kind of puzzling. Like, where did I get these from? You know, there's the internet. I can always look it up and see what I got. Look how colorful our swimsuits were back then. That's one thing I do miss, is that we used to not be afraid to wear colors. The Bloom of Doom. I love the prismatic colors on these. That's pretty cool. That's Power Rangers. Let me put all the surfer stuff together. Okay, so some of these are skateboarders. So is that a different pack or is that Beach Sports still? This is 1994 Vision. It may just be a similar card theme. This one's also not the beach cards one. This one's Generation Extreme, I think is what it says. And it's also 1994, not 1992. So we went from being bright and colorful to dark and skateboardy. I wonder who that can be. Tony Hawk. Age 25. Dang. He was age 25 in 1994, so he's just a slight bit older than me. Georgia, the jungle. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is Kirk. He looks nothing like Captain Kirk. 18. Wow, that's pretty amazing getting to the sport that. Well, I don't know. I guess when I was that young, I used to want to. There's that colorful swimsuit again. 1963. I'm just looking to see if I actually, like, I wouldn't know any of these people, obviously, but I just want to, like, hey, oh, they're born in my state or something. But some of these are like Tahiti. I mean, there's people that are in my city that I'll never meet. City, town, whatever. And I have a pretty small town. California. So he said California is the place you want to be, so they loaded up the truck and they moved over. I love the name Ian. I had a friend at church named Ian. He moved up to West Virginia. Why would anybody want to move to West Virginia? He didn't even know his name was the Australian name for John. I was like, yeah, yep. I thought he was wearing a shirt at first. Holy crap. When I was in college, this girl in my class, one day her boyfriend was, I guess, there to walk her from class or something. And I was talking to him. I was like, hey, cool, you got a cool ponytail. He's like, ponytail? I was so embarrassed. He didn't have a ponytail at all. I thought he had his hair back in a ponytail. It was his back hair being pushed up out of his shirt. Yeah, that was embarrassing. That was back when I had long hair, so, anytime I saw somebody else with long hair, it's like, the code. All right, here's Hildenbrandt collector cards by Comic Images, The Little Mermaid. Something tells me this is not the Disney version. Kind of. 1992. Peter Pan. Oh, okay, cool. 1992. It's Hook. See, I thought it was going to be about the crocodile, which he actually, well, the crocodile's why ate his hand. That's why he's got a hook. Mystic Warrior. 1983. This is a 1992 card series. That's cool. I can dig the Cherokee-ness to it. I know it's probably not Cherokee. It's probably some other Indian tribe. This is definitely Peter Pan because that's Tinkerbell. Yep. All right, we're back to the Power Ranger cards. Let me put these on here. Here's a putty. So, all these have got prisms on them. I thought this was like special cards were prisms. It's power foil, that's what they call it. Sorry, not prisms technically. Yeah, back then, cards were like 50 cents a pack. I saw some at Walmart one day, and I was wanting to buy them, but they're like $4 or $5. I was like, no way. That is crazy. And don't give me that, oh, well, 50 cents back in the 90s crap. No, nuh-uh. No, comic books and cards have exponentially gone up way past whatever it's called. The inflation. So, well, I was hoping somebody joined me, but we went through all the cards in this box. I can't believe I went through every card. What time is it on here? It's got a crack right on the screen right there. But yeah, let me know which one's your favorite of the Atari games. Or do you like the Goonies on... Let me put this like that. Here we go. Or do you like the Goonies and Macross on the other one? Now, I definitely have more cards to go over, but I'm about to getting to be so painfully hurt right now. These are all Star Trek cards, whether they're CCG game cards, which are the rounded edge ones. Let me just look through these quickly. I'm not going to look through them slowly. I just want to see if they're all Wildcats. No, there's some Star Trek cards in the middle. There's Wildcats. It's a Wildcat Star Trek sandwich. It's Wildcats, then Star Trek. Oh, this is the Masterpiece by Skybox. Ooh, so it's like puzzle cards. Oh, those are beautiful. I should definitely... All right, so I should probably do some smaller, I keep calling them single videos. There's Stormwatch. Man, that's some gorgeous art. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Yeah, I should share at least the best ones. I wasn't going to share these, but my gosh, they're so beautiful. All right, so we got the prismatic ones, or whatever you want to call them, on top. All right, flies. And we got the... What is this one? Tech World. Wow. Blast from the Past. Actually, I doubt you'll watch this one, but if... what is his name? Supersonic Slurp Gun. If you watch this, here's some tech cards. See, I used to like tech. I just think tech was, I like the show personally. That's why I want to get the comic books to read, because I think I've read a few of them back in the day. I remember there's this woman that wasn't in the show on the tech comics, kind of like a cyborgish looking woman. So are these all Wildcats? They all get the little W in the corner. Could be Wild Storm though, but it says Wildcats on the back. Yeah, so we go. Let's see if my girlfriend. No, it's just her face. Yes, I used to have a crush on Zealot. Well, that's it. So I just wanted to quickly go through those two. All right. So this is probably the last time you see me for the day. I did put up like 1,000 videos today because I'm trying to get all the videos that have been pushed out to the middle of nowhere, just draw them back. And like, so when the rapture happens, you guys will miss me. You're right. I don't think they'll miss me. But check out the video games here. Just let me know which one you like the best. All right, well, I was hoping somebody stopped by and say hello, but I will get you guys on the flip side. Adios, amigos.